Hey, what's up, Spartans? This is your boy Metallica fan here, and I got some news for you. So usually I ride my bike to get from place to place. I ride my bike to the gym, ride my bike to the bus stop, and ride my bike to work. But my back tire broke off. So I was yesterday. I was riding after I rode my bike from my house to the gym, and then went my gym to the barber shop, and I was gonna ride back down to get some Taco Bell, and I was stopped at Taco Bell. I was like adjusting the gear, and I thought my gear or chain broke, so I walked it over to the bike shop, and they told me that I had to get a whole new ass tire, and it costs like $50 for the tire, and it costs like 35 or 30 something bucks for the labor, and so that's gonna be about 80 freaking bucks right there. Damn. Luckily I make enough to I can afford that. That's not big of a deal. It's gonna take about a week, so I'm using my dad's bike. Yeah, I be vibing different on that bike though. Yeah, so
whose bike is better, your dad's or yours?
Mine, cause I'm used to it, bro. The way I vibe on that bike, bro. When I got my dad's bike, it's his old bike. It's a Schwinn. I think my bike's a Schwinn also. I bought it for like 117 something bucks from Walmart like a couple months ago. So I think it's a Schwinn. And yeah, also the day before that I got a bike. I bought a different bike, but on my way down Dillon Mabry, which is the road we're on right now. The gear got like got caught in the gear. I think it was like a little metal wire thing, like a little, I don't know what it was. It wasn't like a wire, like an electrical wire, but it was like a little piece of metal got stuck in the gear of the wheel, and the thing just like kind of, I'm no bike expert, but it's located on the back wheel, and it kind of goes up and down or something like that when you change the gear. It was an orange or reddish bike that was made in China. Oh yeah, cheap Chinese products, and it broke. So I had to walk my bike all the way from a bit further up back to my house, which is like somewhere back there, and it really sucked. So we had to go return it to Walmart. I had to get a refund, and next day I bought myself a new bike, which was a black Schwinn. I also had another bike this is 2 jobs ago, when I used to work at a smoothie place called Tropical Smoothie. If you go there, go try a Bahama Mama and ask them to put lime in it. Lime or kiwi, remember that. It's the best. And also, I went to a Sam Ash place. He and I, we call it, what do we call it?
We call it Sam Ass.
No, we call
Sam's
it
Ass.
Sam's Ass.
We call it both.
And I was playing some guitar and playing on the drums. I just bang on the drums like a complete retard. Like a complete autist. And my fucking bike got stolen, bro. Can you believe that shit?
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, so
you gotta like lock it up and chains and stuff.
I did lock it up, but you know, like, it was a number combination, a 4-number combination, and so I'm not telling you what it is. Well, it doesn't really matter if I tell you what it is or not, because you'll never find it. You'll never find it.
So what is the code?
It's up your ass and to the left.
Up my ass and to the left. Okay, how would that spell in numbers?
I don't know. Anyway, it was I think it was a blue
6969.
bruh. Anyway, yeah, so that bike got stolen, so I had to walk back to my job, and I called up because my phone was dead. I used my job's phone to call up the police to file a report. But you know what, that was a really expensive bike. I got that shit for Christmas, bro.
Damn, dude.
Someone stole my Christmas gift.
Oh no.
Whoever stole my bike, whoever stole my blue-ish bike from the Dale Maybe Sam Ash, fuck you, bro, or girl, whoever you are, you piece of shit. It's kind of cringe, bro. Anyway, so one thing I like doing is riding my bike in when it's a nice day out. You still got some clouds up in the sky right there, but you know, I just like riding a straight line, listening to music with my AirPods, just totally just vibing down the sidewalk. But what really ruins my vibe is when someone's walking on the side, walking in front of me or biking in front of me, bro. It means I gotta get out of my way, or if I'm like stopped at a red light like this, because I'll be on the bike lane. Usually, when I get to a certain point on the way down the highway, I'll get off the bike lane and get onto the sidewalk. Had a brain fart there, and it really kills my vibe and I have to stop at a traffic light, because I like to be moving when I'm listening to music, just pace around, imagine scenarios in my head. It really kills the vibe when I have to just stay still and listen to music. It's not the same. It's not the same. My dad always tells me to not pace around my room when I'm listening to music, and he tells me to not keep the AirPods too high, the volume too high. But I'm listening to melody music, bro. That's how you're supposed to listen to it.
Why does your dad tell you not to pace around? Like, that just doesn't make sense.
Because we have a carpet and it kind of ruins the carpet. You pace around, but I asked him, well, I'm going in and out of my room every day, like during the course of the day. So isn't that just a slower process of me pacing around? Wouldn't that just ruin the carpet also, but take longer?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he wants to preserve it longer. I'm not sure.
He wants to preserve it longer. Okay, bro.
Let's talk about speed limit signs. You know what I don't like? I don't like how there's speed limit signs. Because I just want to drive fast, but I'm not allowed to because then I'll get a ticket. However, I understand that speed limit signs.
Yeah, you'll get a ticket to the police station. They got fun rides there. Like,
fun ride. A free ride in a cop car. Well, they probably got Hellcats anyway, so that'd be pretty freaking dope too. But aside from that, if it was just like in all seriousness, they probably have it, because like if they didn't have it, then everyone would go 100 miles per hour and then I'd die and stuff. So I understand why they're in place. I just wish they were like 10 miles over. Like, see that 45? I wish I was like 55.
what about why not 65? Why not 75?
Okay, 65 would be pretty dope too. But I think there reaches a point where like it becomes dangerous. So I'm gonna say increase every speed limit sign 10 miles. By 10 miles everywhere. That way you can go nice and fast, and then it'd be like not super dangerous.
In Texas, they'll give you a ticket if you don't drive 10 miles over the speed limit.
Really?
Yes.
I drive 10 miles over the speed limit every day.
That's a joke. That's a joke, by the way. That's
for all the police officers watching this video. I don't actually do that. So
yes, he does.
nothing
Arrest
against
him.
me.
Arrest him.
No, I don't do it.
His name is Jonathan Boris, and he lives up
Shut
your
up.
He lives up your ass to the left.
Yeah.
That's a joke, by the way. We respect the police. You disrespect the police, we're gonna put the hurt on you. We're statists.
Yeah.
Respect authority. Anyway,
Respect authority. Listen to NWA.
Listen to Kanye's new album, Jesus is King. My
That's a
favorite.
good album.
But there's a song on there called shit, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Follow God.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of watching videos on Catholic theology, bro. It's gonna become a Catholic, bro.
Good for you, dude.
Bro, yeah. Catholicism is based.
Yeah. If you were at the Brandon campus, I was gonna say the InterVarsity and the Crew Club are having seminars on like. Well, today it's supposed to be.
Your Christian club at the Christian club at HCC doesn't feel very Catholic. It has more of a Protestant feel to it. I don't know. I don't know.
It's supposed to be all Christians. Like, I think it's supposed to be like all encompassing.
All encompassing, bro. Where's the Eucharist, bro? Do they have the Eucharist?
I don't know. I guess just all like most forms of Christianity are.
But they don't have a
there.
proper priest though. They don't baptize people, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think do they have a Bible, bro?
We do study the Bible.
Do you study Revelations?
Revelations. I think so. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, but bro, do you know what's happening in Revelations?
What's happening?
Bro, people are saying that a lot of current events today are related to Revelations.
That's interesting.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, as I was saying, they're having some seminars about God at the Brandon campus today, tomorrow, Thursday, but I'm only there on Wednesday. So.
Bro, I've noticed the first time I went there is like, what does this mean to you? What does this mean to you?
I call the Brandon campus HCC High School because it looks like a high school.
Anyway, yeah, I noticed at the Christian club at our college, they're like, what does this mean to you? What does this part mean to you? What does God mean to you? Bro, the Bible is not meant to be interpreted by the common person. That's why we got priests and bishops and stuff like that. God didn't give us a Bible and say, hey, yo, interpret this how you want. You know, he says, I am entrusting someone who I have given authority to and biblical knowledge to interpret this for you on my behalf. That's what draws me to Catholicism. If you don't know, Catholicism is basically the original church, and all other sects kind of separated from that. Then you got your Orthodox, which are broke off from Catholicism in the Great Schism, and you got all your Protestant Reformations. I guess the one difference I can think of between Catholicism and Orthodox, I'm not a theologian or anything like that. For baptisms, Catholics, they sprinkle water on you, and I think the Orthodox just submerge you in water. It's like Catholics are like, and then Orthodox just dunk your head underwater. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Please don't give me hate. Actually, I don't really care. It's the internet. You can comment what you want. I don't turn the comments off. I'm not a pussy. Yeah, people who turn comments off on the internet are pussies. You don't like to hear differing opinions.
I think that's mostly for like things that are uploaded by some sort of big company, because like they can't read them anyway. So I guess they figure don't put them on there at all, so they don't get any ideas. I think that's mostly who turns them off.
No, I didn't. Listen, but did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did.
Did you watch the halftime show?
Yeah.
Were there little girls in cages?
Cages?
Yeah, cause I didn't watch it, but I was reading it. I was looking up on Twitter, and they said they had the part of the halftime show had like these girls in cages to like kind of like represent what's happening in the southern border or something like that. And they said they have Puerto Rican flags. Like, wait, Puerto Rican flags? That makes no sense. Absolutely no sense, bro. Why would you have Okay, so the girls in cages things, if you don't get it, was because, you know, like, they're putting kids in cages, something like that. Anyway, but one thing that doesn't, okay, so I get it. I don't care about the Super Bowl anyway. I only care about the food my dad makes, but I had to miss out on it because I had to go to work. Not really into sports, but the one thing is that they were carrying Puerto Rican flags. I didn't really like how they were getting all political and stuff. But the thing is, one thing that doesn't make any sense, they were using Puerto Rican flags. They're not sending Puerto Rican kids, those are not Puerto Rican kids in those immigration detention centers. Those are like Central Americans, Mexicans, and like Guatemalans, El Salvadorans. Bro, Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. They're not gonna put U.S. citizens in cages. Unless you committed a crime and you get arrested, then you'll get in, I guess, what you call it, a type of cage, which is a jail cell. But I don't think they're putting kids in jail cells.
I don't remember seeing any kids in jail cells. There were definitely children like singing and dancing, but there were not any jail cells, at least not that I remember.
Yeah, they said they were like in mock cages as part of the stage performance, and they came Puerto Rican flags. That makes no sense. It would have made more sense if they had Mexican flags. Like, okay, that makes more sense. But Puerto Rican flags, you couldn't make any sense. You couldn't use like at least 2 more brain cells to figure out, hey, this is a Puerto Rican flag. Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. They are U.S. citizens. They're not putting Puerto Rican kids in cages. They're putting Mexican kids in cages. I'm not trying to get all political over there. I'm just focusing on that tiny fact, which didn't make any sense to me.
Did that happen behind stage?
No, that was part of the stage performance. They're trying to make a political message.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
Bro, the Super Bowl is like the most watched thing. No one needs your fucking politics, bro. I don't care if you're liberal or conservative or whatever. People just want to watch the fucking game. Don't get your politics. And it's overwhelmingly left wing. The ads and commercials were overwhelmingly left wing. They're overwhelmingly leftist. It's very in your face. Like, haha, fuck you.
I saw a Donald Trump commercial though.
Anyway, we get to that later. We can talk about that later. I just want to eat the food. I just want to watch the game. Super Bowl and American football in general, it's part of our American culture, because we're very into sports. We get very nationalistic and patriotic and chauvinistic during sporting events, and we'll shout like you got the national anthem playing at the beginning, and yeah, and they're putting these political stuff into the ads. Overwhelmingly political left-wing stuff into the ads. Bro, the country isn't left-wing. The country's in the center. Most people are centrist voters. You know, most people are in the middle. I think the elites and the corporations who make these, who live on the coast, are very out of touch with the common person. And that's why I think celebrities need to shut the fuck up with their politics. Even if I agree with you on the politics, even if I agree with what a celebrity is saying, your job is to entertain us, not to put your political bullshit, not to put your overwhelmingly leftist bullshit into our commercials, movies, popular culture. Because I want to be entertained. I don't want to be indoctrinated. I I want to be entertained, not indoctrinated.
Yeah, it's kind of like people watch the Super Bowl for commercials, and they also watch it for the actual game.
Bro, if you watch if you watch the Super Bowl for fucking commercials, I think you're a goddamn spurg.
Yeah, no,
Hey, yo, bro, the commercials.
Yeah, no, I'm actually not really into football, but I did see most of it. Like, I watched up until like the end of the third quarter. Then after that, I just kind of got tired of watching football. But I was able to see that the Kansas City won 20-31, or 31 Kansas.
Yeah, the
20 San
Kansas
Francisco.
City Queefs.
The Queefs. Yes.
And also, bro, you saying to talk about the Trump commercial?
Oh yeah, there was like a commercial like promoting Donald Trump and stuff. And it was like, I don't remember it that well, but I think it was like this immigrant who like apparently like found her home and stuff because
Okay.
of Donald Trump. But I don't want to get into politics, so and I don't remember it like super well, so I'm not going to discuss like it any further. I would suggest looking it up yourself
Yeah,
on the interwebs.
interwebs.
Yes. You're using the interwebs to watch this right now.
Yeah,
Pretty
bro.
crazy, bro.
I was there, bro. Like, bro. The only way to get rid of the coronavirus is to drink alcohol. And the best. Yeah, bro. Like, every time. It's weird. I learn about current events happening in the world through memes. Like, I'll be on my Funny or Twitter or Instagram. I find it's kind of cringe because I find the I Funny feature section has become Reddit 2.0, where it's just an article, a screenshot of an article, and then a stupid reaction picture under it. Like, society has become so retarded. I think society has become greater Reddit. Like, in sitcoms, you need the laugh track to know when to laugh. When you take out the laugh track, it's not funny. And these I Funny featured memes, do you really need the reaction pic to know when to laugh? This is why we say, you know, when we say the left can't meme, it's actually kind of true, because what their humor is basically like, haha, Trump, but crash. And it's kind of lame. I'm not pro-Trump. I don't really care about, but the reason why anti-Trumpers annoy me for the most part is not because they're against Trump. It's because when they make fun of Trump, it's very cringy, and you're all saying the same thing. You're all saying, haha, Trump, but crash. It's not funny. It's not because it offends me because I'm pro-Trump. I'm not pro-Trump. I'm just pro-America, and I don't really care about. I don't really like any of the politicians that are running for office. I swear to you. I don't like any of them. Some of them are all right. Some of them, nah, not so much. Maybe you should get better material. The reason why the left can't make memes is because they don't want to offend people. We who have more right-leaning political viewpoints, we're not afraid of offending people. If we're not afraid of offending people, like, who cares? Because we're willing to cross that line because we know it's funny. And we're Zoomers. We're Generation Z. Generation Z and millennials, mostly focusing on our generation. We're Zoomers, and we took the red pill, so our memes are funnier because we're willing to be offensive. He's like, oh, you can't say that. That's offensive. That's racist. That's sexist. That's homophobic, bro. It's giving me the lulz. It's making us laugh. It's not. Plus, it's not for you. It's not for you. It's for us. Make us laugh. To forget the flaws of the society. Sometimes we remember the flaws of the society. We go Joker mode. Anyway, we're at school right now. I'm just gonna end it right here. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, Spartans.
Bye. That was awkward.